Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Two Drink Minimum, the only podcast that owns two weather balloons. We used to have three of them, but you shot one of them down, you stupid sons of bitches. The man in front of me funded these weather experiments. Comedy legend, weather enthusiast, Mike Ward.
I am Mike Ward, you are Pantelis, and our friend over there.
One of the other balloons.
Yeah, our third weather balloon. He's our fourth weather balloon.
What a fun.
How you doing, guys?
You okay?
I'm very good, yeah.
So what happened with these weather balloons?
Bro, I was inflating them. Next thing you know, I see them out.
I heard they
in the
shot
sky.
one down. They used missiles to shoot it down.
I have no idea
No way.
what
You have no idea
no.
For 2 days, for a day and a half, the internet has been a buzz. There was Chinese weather balloons that came into Canadian and American airspace, and they were just letting them, first they called them spy balloons, so they're spy balloons, and they were just letting them spy. So people started to get mad, they're like, you gotta shoot it down. And like, well, we can't. It's the size of 3 city buses. What if the debris kills people? So then everyone is starting to yell, well, why, when you were monitoring it over the Pacific, why'd you let it get
so close?
so close? And now it was like over Arkansas, I don't know where the fuck it was.
Couldn't they just blow it away?
Or something like that. But here's the best part. They tried to deflect. They go, well, it wasn't just us. It was in Canada first. They didn't do anything either. Yeah, apparently it was also over Canada, and we're like, nah, that's cool. We don't want to fuck with the Chinese.
Well, of course not.
I think we're going to find out that it was just just weather balloons, not spy balloons.
Yeah.
And it just because of all the fucked up weather.
Because spy balloons, like you figured China has enough money to get real technology.
Yeah.
A spy balloon is something that I expect people in Afghanistan to have.
It might be a Taliban spy balloon.
And then it's not even a camera. It's just a guy, a sketch artist in a balloon.
He's drawing everything he sees. Yeah. Big mountain. Because it doesn't make any sense because they have satellites. They have TikTok. We're already being spied on. Mm-hmm. I think it's probably a weather balloon and it got blown off course and we're overreacting. But I do like the fact that it makes sense why they didn't shoot it down over a city because you don't want to kill anyone.
Yeah.
But why not in the Pacific? Just shoot it down once it enters your airspace.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know. Who am I? But it's funny. Yeah, everyone's panicking. The Chinese are coming, but they're already here.
Yeah.
Yeah, spying. I like how we're acting like we don't have satellites.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you don't even need spies anymore because of social media.
Everybody talks shit.
Yeah. And everyone has a phone. So, like, why would you send a weather balloon when you could just hack into fucking Apple and listen to everyone that has an iPhone?
Distraction. That's the other possibility. It could have been a distraction because all that stuff came out last week. The
While
Pfizer
we're
story.
looking up, they're finding our code.
Yeah, no, it wasn't even Chinese related. It was because there was the Pfizer story that came out, and then YouTube was trying to, everyone was trying to suppress it. So they go, maybe this was just so we focus on the Chinese are spying on us.
Yeah.
It could be, but that's such a shitty. Like, you could come up with something better than a balloon.
Yeah.
2 balloons. They had a second. That's the best one. Like, there's 2 balloons. You're like, we're going down. It's anarchy. People were panicking.
Yeah.
It was a good time this
Yeah,
weekend.
and people always freak out. And usually the simplest answer is the correct one.
Yeah.
It's probably just, like, they were probably like, weather balloons getting away. Who cares?
Yeah, I mean,
It's a weather balloon.
the weather's been nuts.
Yeah.
Minus 50 is what it felt like.
Yeah, goddamn.
Here. God damn,
Yeah,
dude.
that was intense today, man.
Yeah.
Nissan tries to come up with these new terms that, for some reason, aggravate me like crazy. They had, I remember when they redesigned the Maxima.
Trans.
They called it the 4DSC, the 4-door sports car. And then now they came up with a new term to sell Nissan Sentras. They're calling basically Apple CarPlay and all these stuff that comes standard in every other car. They're calling it Thrillology.
Thrilling.
Which it pisses
I have
me.
no issues with any of this.
Yeah.
Me and Mike are very excited.
I don't know why, but
I now want to buy a car only if it has Thrillology.
Yeah.
We're dudes that love the thrill.
I don't know why, but these terms piss
We're
me
ill
off.
and we live for the thrill. I don't know if you know this, but we're both down with the syndrome. So we're ready.
That's funny.
Thrillology.
Yeah.
What a stupid name. Just call it, you have a radio. You have a radio that connects to your phone.
Yeah, CarPlay.
Get an Arab guy to do it. Car, radio, internet. Yeah. I'd be like, all right, that's cool. That's exactly what I want, bro. That's
Yeah,
just give me
exactly.
what I need.
Yeah, but they're coming because they're not selling well. Usually when a company does that, they
Well, no
start,
one has any money.
Yeah, that's true.
Everything's tanking. That's the
Oh,
other
I
thing.
saw houses in Calgary went down 25%.
Oh, goddamn.
25%. They haven't been this low since the 90s.
Oh,
So even like in 2008 when prices were like, we weren't affected as much as the States, but we were still pretty affected.
Try as you may, Mike. You will not trick me into moving to Calgary.
Yeah.
I wish that was here, though. But Calgary's a nice spot. So for 25% discount is amazing.
Yeah, I was looking like at houses like in my brother's neighborhood that it's affordable again.
Really?
Yeah,
God damn.
like houses were like 900,000. Now they're like 7.
Can I ask, do we know why?
I don't know. I blame the weather balloons.
Oh, that's what it was. It's just, it came to adjust the prices. Like, there's a Chinese down and up. The property value is going down.
It's because you know how Remax has a balloon, so they shot the Remax balloon.
Nah.
That's what they're there for. Yeah.
That's funny.
I wonder because I'm waiting to see what's gonna happen here in Montreal because no one has any money. That's all I keep hearing is how jobs also AI. Remember Seamus O'Regan?
Like Oregon.
Seamus O'Regan was a guy. He is an autistic host of he used to have like Canada CTV AM or some shit like a morning talk show. He's a bit of an autist. Nice guy.
On TV or
on
radio?
TV. On TV. And then he decided to run. He's a politician for the Liberals, an MP, because you could be an autist and do that. And he came out and said he had a speech and he goes, I don't know what they're saying about this AI stuff, but AI is never going to replace skilled labor or people or take any jobs. And I was like, that is what an imbecile would say.
Yeah.
AI is going to take over everything. He's like the guy that said, we're always going to keep copying books. No printing press is going to take my... Yeah, of course it is. That's how technology works. It evolves.
Remember in the old days, people used to say there's going to be robots that'll replace like workers at McDonald's, or there'll be robots that'll replace workers at Walmart.
That's what's happening.
And it's not even robots. It's we've replaced the people at Walmart. Like I remember the first time I saw a self-checkout thing, I was like, fuck that. I don't work here. Fuck you. You do it. But now if I see a self-checkout, I'm like, I'm using that so I don't have to talk to this fat, stupid person. Just asking, did you find everything you need?
Even though he came with you.
Hey, man, I'm just trying to do my job, bro.
He came in with you. You can't avoid him. So I'm going to meet him back in the car.
Yeah, go wait for me outside.
Yeah, we just do it ourselves.
Yeah.
But it's all the self-checkout. So whether you like it or not, AI is here to stay. And I saw AI do some crazy shit recently. I saw the voice-changing AI stuff. Gape sent us some examples.
Yeah, that's wild.
He made like little promos for the podcast, and it sounded like it was Biden and Trump saying them.
Okay.
No, Biden.
Like I like Mike Ward, Pantelis 2-drink minimum. What a show, really, the best, and it sounds like them.
Okay.
And there's AI that all these like famous voices, because there's hours, thousands of hours, they mimic it to a T, and that's like a basic thing they could do. They could also write scripts for you. They could do all kinds.
Yeah.
Phil made it write a script for him.
Yeah, I
He
saw.
said it was decent.
Yeah, I saw that.
He said it was actually a decent script. He goes, the only thing is, it was a little corny, but it was a script.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Fuck, that's wild. Yeah.
How many? Like not a
Like a full
feature
script,
film.
like a film.
A feature film, like a
and quickly.
90 page.
Yeah, it was quickly too. And then
Okay.
he was reading. He's like, "Oh fuck!" It goes, and he felt like weird. He said, "Because
Yeah.
like, they're taking over these goddamn robots." Yeah, the more they learn, robots are scary. AI.
Yeah, it's always like, even for me, like I always thought they're gonna replace every job, but they'll never replace a comedian. But they might replace a writer.
Writer they could replace already. I think.
Yeah. And
They're
then
just
you
not
just
doing it?
need a good liar to go, I thought of all this myself.
We're gonna see soon someone who uses the AI to write scripts, claims them as his own, and then years later he's gonna be like, "I fooled all you idiots. That was gibberish from a robot, and you bought tickets. You gave it awards. You gave awards to a robot. You disgusting sons of bitches." That's what's gonna happen.
That'd be a
Goddamn.
good show, though. If a comic came out, he starts it after 20 minutes. He tells people they're stupid, blah, blah, blah. Then the robot comes out, kills the guy, and the robot ends the show.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
that'd be insane.
That was fucking.
Yeah. And then you find out it's just 2 actors.
No one
Yeah,
died.
No one died. Oh, you could kill the
You
theater
could kill
guy.
that. You want to be the theater guy,
that gets killed.
but you have to be a method actor.
AI
Hey,
can't
are,
write that.
Are you still doing those theater classes?
Acting
classes?
I've taken a pause from them, but I'm
Okay.
gonna start again. I think in maybe March or April.
Because there's a new class starting then, or you?
No,
just
it's every
decided?
month. It's every month. Yeah, it just
Okay.
depending on my schedule and shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you should take theater classes.
Well, it's acting classes. Well, same difference.
They don't act in the theater.
No,
They live.
Yeah, they live. Yeah, there you go.
You could be Shakespeare.
Yeah.
It's Black History Month.
No way.
Did you know that?
Wow.
Yeah.
Happy Black History Month, I guess.
To us?
To everyone. To all.
No, I don't celebrate it. I'm against it.
Why?
Because I like to celebrate black people all year long.
Ah.
I don't agree with this
Except
racism.
for February.
Because February is the month of love.
He's got a BLM sticker on his car 11 months a year, but this month it's all lives matter.
Yeah.
Support the men in blue.
Yeah.
The boys in blue.
Support the boys in blue. Oh, we didn't even talk about that. What was she in Memphis? The cop that let all
banged the
her
whole
other
station.
cops fuck her. You saw that?
No, I didn't see anything.
Oh, you're gonna love this. You're gonna
I
love this. This is the best.
Hold on.
Show her face. Mike's gonna love this shit.
Guido's calling me, by the way, but
So
I'm not gonna answer.
there was a woman.
Okay.
She was a cop,
Okay.
and they found out that she was married, but she didn't care. She got gangbanged by the rest of the unit,
Okay.
by her other cops. Yeah,
Shit. Oh, Christ.
I don't even know how they how did it come out.
I think somebody snitched. Somebody that wasn't getting any.
The guy at the end
The
of the
husband.
train. Yeah.
What the fuck?
The husband, like, she came home smelling of like 9 different cocks.
Yeah.
Imagine, like, getting cheated on sucks.
But by the whole
But
department.
by the whole, I would murder all those cops.
Can I tell you what
think.
he did? He said, I love her. I'm going to stand by her.
Did he?
Yeah, shit happens.
What a dummy.
What a
Oh, and
pussy.
she's not hot enough. She's not even hot enough to, like, you want to be first on that. You don't want to be, she's not hot enough to be second.
No. No.
She's a weird looking, she's got a weird, like, fucking Down syndrome face. She looks like she's got a good body, though. Can you go back up? The one next to her.
This one?
Her cock, yeah. She's got a good body.
Well, what I don't get
Is
is
she pale or is that because of all the
she's pale.
semen?
She's covered in semen. But they fired her. What I don't understand is, was it during work hours? Because if it wasn't during work hours, why fire
No,
her?
this was I read the story. It was in the precinct. She would blow regularly. The cops
Regularly, the cops,
on the
sir.
regular. Yeah.
So it was
on
a
the
thing?
regular. Yeah, it was like a thing in the station.
Oh, I'm going to go early. I
Yeah.
got to get my dick sucked before I start my shift.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
Okay, that's why they fired her.
she's
Okay.
private.
Because obviously she's private.
Yeah.
Oh, look what it says. Different Megan Hall. It's not the right one, bro.
Oh shit.
That's why this.
Oh yeah, and the girl made it private and it had to say, "I only blow firemen."
It was probably because people like Poseidon were just. I feel bad that if they're messaging her.
Oh,
'cause-
and go back up. There's a big cop. Are all those black guys the cops?
I think it was.
all the
it was
the
all
ones that
them.
they know of. Yeah,
That
The
looks
train.
That
like
they know of,
that
yeah.
looks like the worst porno movie.
It looks like
For
a parody. Yeah.
Because you're like, okay, those guys, they look like they could fuck, and why are they fucking?
Is that her?
going?
No.
Because
that's
you know
not
they
her.
go the thin blue line. Now the thick black cock. It looks like a porn parody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so she was doing it at work. Okay, so I should shut my mouth because at first I was like, you shouldn't have fired.
Yeah,
her.
like in
So-
the armory and shit.
Yeah, I thought it was like personal shit, but yeah, that's crazy. That's
She
Yeah.
took it in the armory.
She took it in the armory.
Apparently, yeah.
It's not professional behavior.
No,
That's why she got fired. Had she done it off of work hours, I would have no issue with her doing that. Except for her husband, obviously.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't think she should get fired. But if the phone's ringing, there's a fire happening, and you're out there, you're like, I can't have 3 dicks in me.
she got offered $10,000 by a strip club to do 2 shows.
Strip clubs have too much money.
Yeah, they have a lot of money.
yeah.
Yeah.
That strip club shouldn't be bragging that they have this much money to
spend
give a for.
Yeah.
Like
Hey,
she
yo.
could probably get a good OnlyFans,
For sure.
and it's just her banging dudes wearing the same cop uniform from a rental place while her husband cries.
It's funny because normally the cop, when they do role play, like the cop arrests you and stuff. But now she comes in and she's like, no, I'm submissive. You're all going to run a train on me.
she
It's fucking
goes,
backwards.
I got stupid, I got desperate, I guess.
I got desperate.
God damn,
cop.
she and guys are guys and they'll stick their dick in anything.
Is that what she said?
Yep.
She's not wrong.
Yeah. If you work with criminals and you're gonna do a gangbang, do it with a real gang.
Yeah, go see the game.
Go guys. You know why they call this a gangbang, right?
Yeah, you could have
Yeah.
went there and be like, Crips, Bloods,
Yeah.
let's get together.
Yeah.
The Crips get the pussy. The other ones, blood. So
I just gave him a blowjob in the substation hall set of her sexual relationship with Powell on Laverne police property. Me and my husband were kind of on the verge of a divorce, and I just cracked.
we're kinda.
Yeah, and then it just got kind of out of hand. So that was the first time she gave a Officer Powell a blowjob in the substation. That's the apparently I think that's the first time
Can't
that
she
that
go to
happened.
Applebee's and just hit on the
Can't you go to
bartender?
Subway?
Yeah. This is a fucking whore.
But you know what? Hold on. Did any crimes go unpunished because she was sucking dick? Because if not, it's not the end of the world.
I think
People suck dick all the time.
more crimes were solved.
One of your buddies left you stranded for an hour so he could suck a dick.
Yeah,
So people suck dicks all the time.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why there's police violence. So, because she was only banging the black cops. So all the white cops left the station and were like, these black motherfuckers.
We're out here protecting and serving, and they're getting their dicks sucked. Goddamn Rodney King. Yeah. Oh, I saw another. Do you realize that Biggie and Tupac's murder, they've made, I think, 50 documentaries, and they've remade the same movie with different actors?
Yeah.
They made one with Johnny Depp.
What?
Johnny
on
Depp
Netflix.
played Tupac?
Johnny Depp was Biggie Smalls. No way. Johnny Depp was
he was
one
a
of the-
detective.
He was
No?
a detective.
I think I watched a bit of this.
I think I saw that too.
And in the other version, it was, it's always sunny in Philadelphia. The McPoyles.
Yeah.
It was one of the McPoyle brothers.
Yeah.
So Johnny Depp played his role. I was watching yesterday. I've seen the story a million times. I already knew. But I was fascinated by how many times this has been done and how everybody kind of knows what happened. And yet the LAPD is never going to face any consequences.
City of Lies. I think I've seen this.
Yeah. Do you know what they did so that they don't face consequences?
Who?
The LAPD. So there's mounting evidence that basically a lot of their LAPD officers were also members of Suge Knight's blood gang, the Pyro Bloods. or whatever.
Oh, shit.
So, yes, and they had stuff to do, especially with the killing of Biggie. But if they were to sue, because his mom tried to sue the city of Los Angeles and the police department because they'd be responsible for it, right? She could sue for potential earnings lost of her son, which is in the billions. So it would bankrupt, not just the LAPD, it would bankrupt the city of Los Angeles. But there's a loophole. You can't take it to court if it's an ongoing investigation. So all they're saying is, oh yeah, those are good points. We're investigating, but they're not really. So it's just open so that they can't take it to court because they go, no, we're investigating. You get it? So that's why they're not closing it. Fucking sneaky because they go, she's going to bankrupt the city.
How would you be able to get them to close the investigation? Is there a way to?
The police has to do their job, but they won't because they don't let them. That's what the movies are about. They won't because they go. If you close this, we can see it's obvious what happened. The city's bankrupt. We can't pay that back.
Shit.
Yeah. How are you gonna pay billions?
It's not possible.
They don't have any money. They take taxpayer money. They don't have any. They don't generate revenue.
God damn, yeah, that would be fucking.
How
sick.
mental
Yeah, I'm gonna
is
go
that?
watch this. I don't think I've watched it
The
actually.
judge would probably just settle it for like a price that the city could pay.
I don't think that's how it
$80.
works.
You don't think?
No, especially if they're complicit because they were hiding a lot of
Yeah.
shit. Because that's how you sue, right? Normally,
Yeah.
and especially in the States. So his potential earnings, and it's in the billions.
For Tupac?
That's just Biggie. Tupac died in Vegas. Tupac, I have my own theory about Tupac. I think Puff Daddy was behind that.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. Puff Daddy, I've been watching a lot of videos of rappers talking about him. Weird guy. He did some weird shit. He used to take a lot of these rappers, Usher included. Even 50 Cent talks about it in certain clips, and he's like, I don't want to talk about it anymore. He would act very weird with them. Like, he'd bring them to these private clubs with people wearing masks and doing weird sex stuff.
Oh.
And
Like gay stuff?
yeah, well, they're hinting at it, the rappers, but
Okay.
they don't want to go too far into it. He even told one time, because he saw 50 Cent wasn't too into it, and he goes, come on, I'll take you shopping. And then 50 Cent's like, excuse me? He's like, yeah, come, I'll take you shopping. We'll buy some clothes and stuff. And 50 Cent's like, nah, man, that's cool. You don't gotta take me shopping, homie.
yeah. God. Oh, so he's gay.
No, I don't know. He might be. That's what
Okay.
they said that. I think it was a Breakfast Club interview. I saw a video where they're like, so you're saying, he's like, nah, we're not saying, like, no one wants to touch
Doesn't
it.
he have like 9 kids?
There's a lot of kids. I think he's just promiscuous. But he's also
makes
very,
sense.
very like angry. He has a chip on his shoulder. And a lot of people, like, I was seeing a thing about all the people
Because
around
he's
him.
just seen as
Like a
like
weirdo.
a guy that made money off of
Everyone
off
else.
of Biggie and
Exactly. And there's something that happened because all the people that started, they all mysteriously died. The people that started the company with him. And 3 of them, I think, died while they were working. 2 were working on tell-all books to tell the whole story. And 1 was working on a tell-all documentary.
Oh, really? Oh,
Died.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Puffy!
suspicious.
Puff Daddy's suspicious,
he's always
bro.
given me like a weird like a Will Smith vibe.
Yeah,
Like I've always seen
holding
him
weird anger.
Yeah. And he's too nice in interviews and you can he seems like a piece of garbage.
Mm-hmm. That's always, he's always come off weird, but I went through a black YouTube rabbit hole. So I was looking at a lot of this stuff, and I was like, "Fuck, this is crazy." I never knew that about Puff Daddy. Yeah. And then it was different rappers. 50 Cent in interviews mentioned it. There's 2 other guys that were like, "Yeah, it was fucking weird. He took us to this weird place." And then the host mentioned, he's like, "Oh yeah, another guy told us about that." And he's like, "Yeah, that spot." He's like, "Yeah, it's just he was a weird guy." And then someone's like, "Are you saying he's gay?" He's like, "I'm not saying. It was a different time." It was like, they didn't want to. Yeah.
That must be the reason why he's probably bringing people to that spot is he's like, "This is the best place in the world. This is the best place." And then he brings people, and people are like, "Why are men fucking?" Yeah, I know, it's weird, right? Okay, yeah, okay, fuck it, yeah, we should leave.
And then he killed him.
And then he calls. Okay, yeah, kill.
We're gonna kill this guy.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
A lot of fucked up stuff happened. Yeah, because even the beef between Biggie and Tupac it started from a misunderstanding. Because
Who was hotter, the West Coast guys?
the East Coast, 'cause they were friends. When they would go out together, they looked like the number 10. You know, it was amazing. But what happened was in New York, he was recording something. He went to like a studio, Tupac, and people when he went downstairs, they went in to rob him, and they shot him. That's the first time he got shot. Where he survived.
He blamed
5 times he got
Biggie.
shot.
Yeah, he thought it was Biggie. Biggie had nothing to do with it, but I think Puffy might have.
And then Puffy spun it around, be like, "Yo, it was Biggie."
Yeah, but also Suge Knight. I'm convinced that Suge Knight gave Eazy-E AIDS.
Oh shit!
Yeah, did you see the Jimmy Kimmel interview?
Yeah. I don't think he did. He said that on Arsenio, right? It
No,
wasn't
on Jimmy Kimmel.
Okay, because he said it on Arsenio.
He's been
too.
saying it for a while,
Yeah.
and at the time, you know, with everything that was going on, they hate each other. And then he mentioned it twice. I don't know he mentioned on Arsenio.
Yeah.
But he mentioned on Jimmy Kimmel. He goes, "Yeah, you don't need to assassinate people. This is crazy. You know what you do now?" He goes, "With the blood, they prick you with the needle, gives you AIDS. That Eazy-E shit." He goes. And you saw Jimmy Kimmel was like, "Ha ha 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 ha." He was laughing uncomfortably. Yeah. He may have done that.
Yo,
Did Eazy-E have a blood transfusion though?
I have no idea what happened with Eazy.
Because Eazy-E would have said, "Hey, fucking, I got stabbed with the needle."
Oh, I have no idea when
Yeah.
or if, because the thing they were saying is like, oh, maybe because he was promiscuous, but him and his crew kept banging the same girls. He's the only one that got AIDS.
Oh, that's suspicious. That's very suspicious.
I'm just saying because he said it.
It is believed Wright contracted the infection from a sexual partner during the week of March 20.
During the
Having
week of
already
March.
made
very
amends
specific.
with Ice Cube, he drafted a final message to his fans. On March 26, 1995, Eazy died from AIDS-induced pneumonia.
Crazy, yeah.
1 month after his diagnosis. God damn.
I love the rap conspiracies. We got to get into those.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. Dude, when I was, I think, how old was I? I was a teenager. Dude, I used to go through, you know, the ones where they reverse the track and it's the devil talking. Dude, I used to go down.
Oh, that's heavy metal.
No, even with Tupac, they had a lot of shit on.
Oh, he had the
with
devil on the
Tupac,
track?
Eminem, their devil
That's
worshippers.
what fanatics say.
Yeah, but I went down like, dude, rabbit holes of he's still alive and shit.
Did you believe the backwards singing stuff?
I was a dumb kid, yeah.
So you could hear it even though they weren't saying words in your head. You're like, he's saying "suck the devil's cock."
Well, no, I wasn't like, I didn't believe it, but I was just interested by the whole world. I was like, is this real? Like, it's
Because I used to love getting into that too, and I remember I saw a documentary, like some church with a lot of money, paid money, made a cool documentary about heavy metal, and I loved it. I was like, this is fucking badass. And then they started doing the backwards
And
stuff.
it's blip, 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 blip. And you're like, you see, he said, say it. It's the same as my dog says.
exactly.
He says, "I want to go outside," but all you hear is, "Rah, rah, 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 rah." But see,
That's exactly what happened to me. And I got pissed off because I'm listening. I'm like, oh, this is so cool. And then he's like, and it's hello, and it's like, you heard that? He said, come hang out with Satan. I was like, what the fuck are you
Yeah.
talking
Go
about?
fuck yourself.
when I was a teen, I went down all kinds of rabbit holes of rappers got cloned, they disappeared for a month.
Yeah, because you're younger than me. The
Yeah,
clone
yeah,
shit
yeah.
is new.
Yeah. So, dude, like all kinds of rabbit holes and say,
That's
dude,
what the government's going to clone.
so
the
rappers
universe
are
was so
getting
interesting.
cloned.
yeah.
So then we can kill
Biden
them,
apparently is
and,
cloned.
and we can replace them with someone exactly the same 20 years. It doesn't make sense.
Hillary Clinton
so
is
Eminem
closed.
disappears, and then in 20 years he shows up again. But he's
Eminem
19.
2.0. It doesn't make any sense.
And like, look, you're gonna freak out.
I'm not going to freak out because it's stupid.
It is stupid, but it's hilarious.
Why would you clone Joe Biden? The regular version doesn't work.
Yeah.
Well, because pictures are coming out where like apparently like he's wearing a face mask and like the skin tone isn't the
Joe
same.
Biden?
Joe
Yeah,
Biden.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
bro, he's old, bro. It's wrinkles. It's
Yeah.
skin.
And makeup.
Yeah, and
Or
makeup. So
lighting,
the color
or
looks
lighting.
different because
Yeah.
they make up your face. They're not gonna make up your whole body.
Yeah.
And he has fat. He's an old
Celebrity
man, bro.
cloning conspiracies. Oh, dude, but they're hella. Sometimes I find this shit on TikTok, and then it always ends with "God will punish those," and I'm like, there you go.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. They always trick you.
So whenever you watch TikTok videos, it always ends with God will punish.
No.
Yeah.
But like these.
But in
these
fairness, most of the videos he's watching is shit he shouldn't be watching. There's a bunch of kids doing.
No. A lot of these conspiracy theories.
I didn't watch it, but there's a documentary on Netflix called Athlete A or Exhibit A, something athlete or Alpha Athlete, something like that, and it's about kids in gymnastics, how hard it was, like how they were being. So I was like. I guess maybe they say in the trailer, but I never watched the trailer, so I thought that my wife was talking about it. I thought that I thought I knew what you know when someone's talking, you think you know where they're going.
Yeah.
So she starts.
It's
like,
a pedophile thing, right?
Okay, I didn't know this.
Okay, yeah.
So she starts talking, and she's like, "Yeah," and these kids went. I go, I know what you're talking about. I go, these fucking pussies. I'm tired of hearing this shit. That's what happens in sports, all right? It's fucking hard. It's because I thought they meant that they were mean.
Yeah.
They were rough. And she's like, what are you talking about? I go, you're saying this because you never play team sports. I play team sports. I go, I fucking play team sports. And that's part of it. That's just what happens. Even me, I remember in football and stuff, my coaches, it's like, what are you saying? It's just freaking out. And I'm like, what are you saying? That's how it's very tough. They're very mean to you. This and she's like, no, these girls were getting molested. I was like, oh, that's not.
Shit.
I was like, no, that's not part of it.
Yeah.
That's not part
damn.
of it. I go, yeah. And then I made a joke about him. I go, only Poseidon experienced that. She's like, really? I go, yeah, when you used to play soccer. But it wasn't.
Wait, what?
I go, some man watching the game pulled down his shorts and figured in the asshole. And then Poseidon's like, you're not my coach. And then my wife was like, wait, wife, was his coach? It would have been okay. She's like, he got molested. I go, you didn't get molested. No. I'm fucking with you. You didn't get molested. But yeah, I thought she was going to say that they get they get yelled at and stuff. So I was like defending it. And she couldn't comprehend. She's like, are you crazy? She goes, that's not normal. Like, I went through it.
I was too fat to get molested, I think.
No, I never got molested.
A lot of fat kids get molested, I think. Like
Why?
a pedophile can titty fuck you. You know how cool
yeah.
that is?
I wasn't that fat.
Yeah, you could get
Yeah,
titty.
you were.
Yeah,
I
you
saw
were
the pictures.
You were titty fuckable.
Don't underestimate yourself. You were very titty fuckable.
Don't underestimate your tits, sir. They got power.
Power.
Were you ever close to getting molested? Like, was there ever any creepy people?
I don't think so. There was always like in the Walmarts and shit. In the Walmarts, I always found people creepy.
Like, you found them
For
creepy?
getting
Yeah.
molested in a Walmart?
No. Like just
they molested you in the Walmart, that is creepy.
No, people in the Walmart, like
But ballsy,
the
too.
dudes, I found them always very creepy and shit.
The
My mother-
customers, you mean?
but my mother had this. The customers,
you got
Employees or customers?
both.
But that's a Walmart. Walmart is creepy.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I didn't know as a kid. To me, it was a different universe. But like my mother was she had this really intense fear, but like abnormal. Like I understand the fear, but she had this really intense fear of me getting molested. Okay. So
it's very specific.
She would bring me to the
It's
bathrooms.
not, I have a fear of my child getting hurt.
Dude, I used to be
very specific. I'm only scared of you getting molested.
I used to be 18, going clubbing, and she's like, make sure nobody puts anything in your drink.
Okay, but that's...
Yeah, I was like that too.
Yeah, that's
like,
a good concern.
When I was growing up, my girlfriend, like in grade 9 or whatever, her father, someone put something in his drink, and he got fucked up. Like he used to go to this bar after he closed his restaurant every day, grab a drink. He grabbed a drink, then he was acting real drunk. He left, got on a bus, and then fell asleep in the bus. And then they found him at the terminus. They tried to wake him up, couldn't wake him up, brought him to the hospital. And then so I was like, God damn.
But he's all right after?
Yeah. But I used to always think that only hot chicks had get their drinks spiked.
They rob guys too.
But, yeah.
I've heard of stories like that where they just trick you to put... Guido Grasso told... Do you remember Guido Grasso? I think it happened to Guido.
Oh, yeah.
In Mexico.
Yeah.
Years ago. Where they had drugged him, these Mexicans, and
then they just steal his money.
No, they just hang out with him while he's completely out of it, and he's paying for everything. And they're living large, and they're taking money and they're wasting it. But he said he doesn't remember any like sexual rape or anything like that. He just remembers at the end of the night they were like, all right, later.
That's what Cardi B used to do. Cardi B used to, when she was a stripper, spike the guy's drinks and then steal their watch.
I feel like we're too cool with that. The fact that she says it, it's cool.
She fucking admitted to doing like what Bill Cosby did, basically.
And she has no consequence.
And we're like, she's got a fat ass.
She did worse. But she did worse than Louis C.K.
Oh, definitely.
Louis C.K. had a fetish and he was asking for permission. That's his shit behind closed doors. Those people. She drugged and robbed people. And he was viewed like a pariah. He's an evil person.
Yeah, but
for his
Pantelis.
fetish. But her, she was robbing and drugging people. That's fine.
Yeah, but Pantelis, she says,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
that's what she says. You haven't heard her? Her sound effects. Some of the funniest shit.
I hope you get molested.
I think, I don't think I had any near molesting experiences.
You blocked them out. That's good.
That's good.
It's easier that way.
Did you ever almost get kidnapped?
Yes, after a fight, this one dude pulled up with a van. I got into a fight at high school. I think I was 14, 15. I got into a fist fight, and the kids were around. They were yelling, fight, fight, fight. And anyways, that time I got my ass handed to me.
You got in a fist fight, not a foot fight?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
And the guy pulled up with a van. He's like, winner gets to fuck me.
Yeah. And this one dude pulls up in a white minivan. And I was like, get in the car. Get in the car. But like to me, I was like, what
Just
the
to
fuck?
you?
Yeah, just to me.
Maybe it was your dad trying to help you.
No. It was a random black dude. And hey, get the fuck in the car now. I was like, what the? I'm not getting in the fucking car. No.
Were you fighting a black guy?
No, I was fighting a Arabic guy.
That's weird. That's random.
Yeah, it was so random.
Maybe he thought you were another mentally retarded kid.
No.
Were you losing the fight or were you winning?
I had already lost. It was done.
Okay.
Maybe he was trying to help you, bro.
I don't know.
He was scared you get jumped.
Help you.
Holy fuck.
No.
That's the part of the story that you
You're
have to
like
say.
this fucking black guy.
Yeah, you were
Fucking black
winning,
guy
but if you had lost,
tried to
the guy's like,
molest-
holy
think
fuck.
that's what it
Yeah,
was?
bro, he probably
Well,
saw
no,
a bunch of kids, because black kids are fucking animals.
Tried to molest
No, but-
me. He fucking, my heart stopped beating, so he did mouth to mouth like a rapist. And then when I started breathing again, he brought me to the hospital in his car.
Like a date? Like we're dating now?
No, but I think
He was trying to help you,
No,
bro.
Legacy was there too. It was after the fight.
Yeah, he was trying to help you.
And it was done. The dude just
Yeah.
pulled out a no, because he didn't see me. He didn't see who I was.
You don't
'cause
know what
there
he
was
saw.
a-
just saw you on the
no,
ground.
because there was a ton of kids
That's
around.
the thing. He was trying to help you.
And then he pulled up, and I was like, "What the
He
fuck?"
did. He was a good Samaritan because I saw videos. Dude, I saw a video this week. Kids are fucking. I saw 2 weird ass videos. I was like, okay, this is why you have to avoid the internet, because all it did was make me angry, and I avoided Twitter for 10 hours because of it. I saw a video of a girl 9 years old, a black girl, getting in the school bus. 2 other kids, one 15, one 12, punching the shit out of her in the head.
God damn.
Jesus Christ.
And everyone else was yelling in the bus, like, yeah, it's cool. And then I was like, okay, 10 hours, I'm out. I couldn't go back on. I was like, this is crazy. What's happened in the world? And then fucking last night, in the middle of the night, bro, I see a fucking video in a college, I think, or maybe a high school, but a nice high school. Bro, some guy is beating up a kid in a wheelchair.
God
He's
damn.
squaring
I saw
up,
this.
and he's playing like, the kid's in a wheelchair.
I saw this.
How are you squaring up to him? He's
I
in a
refuse to
wheelchair.
watch videos like this.
Do the smart thing and fucking roll him out of that
The
shit.
most fucked up shit is UK stabbing videos, dude. Those.
UK stabbing?
Yeah.
Ugh, stabbing.
Yeah. Those are fucked up, man. There was a. It
They
was
stab
a
a lot in the UK.
Yeah, they stab a lot. There was one kid.
Because they
in-
don't have guns.
They were gonna get into like a fight, and he goes to confront him. The dude just pulled out a knife, stabbing him in the neck, blood fucking pouring everywhere.
But why the neck? It's so stupid because especially in a country like that CCTV is everywhere. It's
This
like
was cell phone footage.
You're like, I don't need my life. Like
Yeah.
I'm going to jail forever.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
so stupid. Why would you? If you really want to, maybe in the ass.
Yeah, stab a guy in
Yeah.
the leg. I remember when I was little, I used to think that, like, if someone attacked me, I wanted to shoot people in the kneecaps. It looked fun. Like, whenever I saw people get shot in the kneecaps
That's
in a
funny.
movie,
That's
I
really
was like,
funny.
that's gangster.
But it is. But you know that if actually they don't bring him to the hospital, that'll kill him too. It'll just bleed out.
Yeah. Well, if you stab somebody in the thigh, if you hit a main artery, they'll bleed out within like.
Unless they tie it.
That must suck, though. You stab someone in the leg because you're like, I don't want to kill him, and then you do kill him.
And then you have to eat him.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Well, you don't want to get caught.
Okay.
Did you used to carry a knife when you were little?
No.
Okay.
Good.
No, I had a belt that was full of little metal pieces, and it was like my own little thing that if shit got too fucked up, I would whip it out.
Metal pieces?
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Like a S&M belt?
No. It was a belt. It was like one of those punk
I had
rocker
a sexy
belts.
belt that my dad
Yeah.
used to wear.
No, it was like one of those punk rocker belts.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
And they were
Yeah.
just all pieces of metal
Studs?
around
Yeah,
the
it
belt.
was studs.
Studs.
Yeah.
And that was my thing. Like if shit got too fucked up, I would just fucking whack people with it.
You're like Judas Priest.
Yeah.
Because it was incognito. You could carry it everywhere.
You can't carry that everywhere.
Of course,
That's
it was
the most
on me.
That's the most suspicious belt
It
ever.
held up my pants.
Everything's getting stuck to him.
Yeah. And I don't know how a belt with metal studs would hurt more than one just leather.
Yeah, leather hurts.
Way
too.
more.
Leather
They were. It
hurts.
was covered in metal. And I used it on me. It hurt.
No, but leather.
You do some weird sex shit.
Yeah.
I appreciate it though, but it's fucking. It's
No, it
crazy
was not
shit.
sexual
You
at
into
all,
some-
bro.
you into
Why are
some
you
crazy
trying to
shit.
always fucking?
I use it on myself too.
No.
You've been a bad boy.
Not to see if it
Poseidon.
hurts.
What would you?
But I've
do?
had a knife pulled out on me numerous times.
What would you
Aye.
do with the butt plug?
It was hoisted.
Okay.
You got the cops. There's a situation where he's beating a guy at the belt. Like, sir, thank God you survived. You know, you choked the guy, you beat him. Yeah. And then he he got me in the face, and he put that butt plug inside your anus.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
It's part of the fight.
Yeah.
That's what started it.
Oh, I saw a
When you
trend.
took your belt off, your pants didn't fall down because of my erection. That's a trick.
What, were you erect because you were hitting a man? Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah.
All right, let's go with that. Yeah. Why are you still erect? Masters of the Universe. It's, what am I, Neil deGrasse Tyson? I'm not a science guy. I don't know what's happening.
I walk around with a taser. I tase myself.
Tasers, I remember. Now I don't know how to fucking buy them. You used to be able to buy everything on the internet from shitty
Brass
sites.
knuckles are now illegal. So
They
sad.
were always illegal.
Oh, they were?
Yeah, they were always illegal.
Oh, never mind.
Oh,
Yeah.
I saw a video yesterday of a cop stopping someone, and then he stops a guy, and then he asks the guy to put his hands behind his back, and the guy goes, "I'm not doing that." And he goes, "Put your hands behind your back." And the guy does this. He goes, "What are you gonna do?"
Like an old Irish
yeah,
boxer.
he does like an old timey like a boxing stand.
Was he a white guy or a black guy?
Yeah, a white guy. So then the cop pulls out a taser, and he's
tasers.
like, "Sir, this isn't gonna end well." And the guy's like, "Not gonna end well for you."
Fucking Chuck Norris, bro. I like
And he's
that.
That's
like,
hilarious.
he's like, "Sir, you put your hands behind your back." And he's like this, and then he goes, "Look, I'll put the taser down." He puts the taser down. And then the guy thought there was gonna be a fight. He's like, "I'm not gonna fight you."
How old was this
I'm
guy?
not- like early 20s.
What?
Yeah, early 20s.
White trash shit.
I thought it was like a senile old man.
Early
have
20s.
you ever
Tasing in
watched
the end?
videos of...
No. Another cop showed up, and then they got two of them to finally arrest the guy.
Because that's a good reason to tase someone.
Yeah.
yeah.
When he scores up
Yeah.
like an old Irish boxer, he's like, yeah, say, this is how they used to fight. You ever seen videos?
Yeah, which
Yeah.
was... It
Yeah,
never
like
worked
this,
well. I don't understand why... why would they fight like that, though?
Maybe they thought it swings.
Maybe,
know.
yeah. Maybe like a... What the?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was the problem when only white dudes in America were
Yeah.
fighting.
I think
They
too,
need a black guy to teach
And then
them.
they-
Oh my God, this black guy's beating the shit out of
I
me.
think too those men, the only practice they got was punching their wives and their kids.
And they wouldn't defend themselves.
Yeah, it's easy. And actually, this is a better way to punch your child because he's it's the right height.
Yeah.
Pow! There we go.
Bam, one, bam, two. Make your bed.
Still undefeated.
Have you guys watched those videos of dudes running away and they get tased?
Not running away, but I've seen quite a few tase videos.
I don't know why, but they make me laugh.
I did,
Tasing video that looks so fucking painful.
it looks painful and it's fun, except it's fun when they deserve it. I'm all for it.
Yes.
But there are these fucking random times where you see these cop videos. It's the craziest thing. Do you know I pulled you over? He's like, no, but here's my license and registration. Oh, so you're gonna give me attitude now? And then they fucking drag him out of the car and tase me. I'm like, what is, dude? I would sue the fuck out of the entire city. This is crazy. I saw this one guy who fought a ticket because he's like, do you know why I pulled you over? He's like, no. He's like, because I saw you flash your lights on the other side. You were warning a driver that we were there.
Oh, I've seen this.
And the guy's like, he's smiling. He's like,
This was some dude eating in his car after or
with
something.
the glasses, yeah. And he goes,
Mustache.
Did I? No, he didn't have a mustache. He goes, did I do anything illegal? He's like, yep. There's something about blinding lights. You're not allowed to use like. I didn't use any
go
blind
fuck
lights. It's
yourself.
my fucking headlights. He's like, and he's fucking being aggressive. He's like, we're gonna call the. He's being super aggressive. The guy. They arrest him. Bro, they arrested this guy. They fucking took his car. They bring him in. He went to sue them. They found out the guy who did it, the cop, apparently does it to all kinds of people. He gets mad and he arrests and puts these fake charges. Fake charges on people. And he's like, I'm a cop. I know what I'm doing. Good thing they had the body cam footage. You just make shit up.
I had a guy on my way here. I was on, took the bridge, and it's a 50 limit on the bridge, but everyone drives like 100.
Yeah.
So I wasn't driving that fast. I was maybe driving like 90. And like the cars were all going really slow. And then there was a guy that was
Flashlights to you?
flashing me. And I was like, that motherfucker. So like he flashed me and honked me. And I was like, that motherfucker.
Trying to help you.
But yeah, he was trying to help me because there was a cop in front of me that he was driving, but he had turned his lights off. So it was a black cop car with no lights on.
Bastard.
And
like,
he was driving the same direction as you?
yeah. So then I saw him like
Getting closer?
and then I slowed down so he didn't. But if like I guess the guy didn't help me at all. But if I had just driven by him, he would have stopped me.
What a fucking... I don't like that they do that because it's dangerous.
Yeah.
Turning your lights off. Because I get mad at regular people who do that. Like sometimes I see them last seconds, the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing on the
Yeah.
highway with no lights?
By the way, speaking of driving, because you have a Tesla, and the other day on Tuesday,
I thought it'd be amazing if the story would have ended there.
no,
Speaking of driving.
You have a Tesla?
no, because
I have a Honda.
Tuesday,
People need to know.
I have the Elite Edition. It's called the Civic.
the other day, I pulled up and there was a Tesla Model 3 like yours parked outside. And I thought it was yours, but then I realized there was no wrap. So then I thought it was Chris Ramsey's because I thought, he was going to be on the show. And then I leaned in and I started waving, going, and then touching the car and just go. And then I came up and I realized Chris Ramsey wasn't there. So I just touched some random dude's Tesla.
So he's looking at his phone and
So
he's seeing this
he's
fucking
just seeing
lunatic
my
fat
video.
guy. Fuck.
So I'm like, so then I came up and I did, oh shit, I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah,
been
and
telling you for
Ramsey
years.
has the same wrap as I do.
Yeah.
He
looks the
does.
same,
It's
yeah.
the same.
Yeah.
It's the same car, except my
I thought he didn't have a wrap.
brake things are red and his are green. That's the only difference.
Well,
He's actually, when people are watching this, he's here tonight. He's doing my show tonight. When this is on.
so next week. But when people are watching this tonight.
It's not next week, it's in 2 days.
Next week when people are watching this yesterday.
Yeah.
This is so... You're such a retard.
So yeah, it's just some dude has pictures of me going touching his car, and
Never parks
Well,
here again.
it's the same thing you did to me during the holidays when you came to my house and you were
oh yeah,
changed
You
your
thought I was
hair
a
and you were
lunatic.
waving and I was like, "There's a fat retarded man that's gonna rape my dog." That's what I get worried about. Like the only reason why I'm nervous when I leave the house, because I don't have like everything I have of value. I have like on me. So like if someone breaks in my house, they're gonna steal a fucking TV that I can get a new TV for
Yeah.
like $600. I don't care.
and you have
But
insurance.
yeah, but it's just for
It's a
my
hassle.
dogs.
Yeah.
Well, my dog. I'm afraid. Plus, my dog is so friendly that if someone broke in, he'd bark for a second and then go lick the guy's arms and just
Hang out.
follow him home.
Yeah. It's even if you now it's a time where most people don't have their like the real valuables. They're all digital. Back in the day, you used to break into people's homes because you used to have cash,
Yeah.
gold, silver. Their money
Yeah.
was there. Everyone's money now is all in the bank. It's all crypto. It's all stocks.
These poor
It's not
robbers.
the same. And young
Yeah.
kids aren't buying gold and silver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not the same. And the guys that do buy, do buy. The guys, they normally put them in safe deposit box, shit like that.
Yeah,
gold.
yeah, yeah.
So houses don't really have the same value to rob like
No.
they used to because of this generation. But now I think it's just all digital crimes.
Yeah.
They're all going to
Like
start stealing your shit.
my country house, I bought cameras to set up, and I have so I have the cameras, and I have a security alarm, a security system, and I started like I got a cheap one that I have to hook up myself, and I was starting to hook it up, and I was like, if this is the only valuable thing I have in the house is my security system. Like, so if someone breaks in, they're gonna just steal my cameras and the security system.
Yeah, it doesn't-
It's everything else is fucking budget. Like, my couch is worth a couple $1,000, but no one's gonna
nobody
steal
steals
a
a couch.
couch.
No, it's annoying.
Yeah,
They're helping
or
you
my
move.
table. They're gonna steal my table.
People don't even bother breaking into cars to steal tires anymore.
I'm sorry?
Like,
What do you mean?
Break into the car to steal tires.
Yeah, like if you leave your tires in the car overnight.
Oh, yeah.
The issue.
I like to leave them on the car just in case I need.
No, no, no. Like I mean, when you
so you're
in
telling me most people.
But you know what I mean, you bastard.
Yeah, most
I like to
people.
keep them on.
Well, when you get home, you
But
take
I'm
them
weird.
off. I always leave them. I bring them inside. That way, they're nice and toasty in the morning.
Okay, that's different.
Yeah.
I don't like the hassle of
Yeah.
lifting the car and putting the tires
Yeah.
on every time. It gets annoying.
The
So I just leave
trick
them on
is-
like a fucking peasant.
Trick is you move next to a Canadian Tire.
Then have an appointment every morning.
Oh shit.
They steal your tires.
Because they're fucking heavy, man.
Tires are
Like I brought up my because my Honda Accord got totaled, and I had to bring up my summer tires. I had to bring them up and shit.
Wait, so now what are they on the
So
balcony?
where were
Yeah.
they?
It's so annoying.
On the balcony. So just chilling there.
You put them on your balcony?
There's nowhere else to put them.
There's
There's
nowhere
no
else to put 'em,
storage.
yeah.
There's nowhere. That's the fucked up thing is if you don't have storage.
Why don't you sell them?
I put them for sale, but
Okay.
no one's biting yet.
Oh, you can put them on my place, in my basement if you want.
No, it's okay.
You think they're gonna sell soon?
I don't know. No, they're
How
good.
long have they
I
been
barely,
up,
I rarely
for
go on the
sale?
balcony. Like a week.
Yeah,
we-
well, this time of year, it's
I
like,
love how you're like, I rarely go on the balcony. It's -50. Really?
really? Oh.
Really? You rarely? Huh? What a surprise.
But yeah, I'm gonna wait till the summertime. If nobody bites now, I'm just
Throw
gonna
'em
remove
down.
it. Yeah, just toss them.
Well, actually, where his balcony is, he wouldn't be in the main street. It would be in that like garden. Like you're in the alley.
Oh yeah. Oh, but they had to
You
put up
might
a
hit a
fence
crackhead.
because a bunch of people. Because what some people had done, they tore down the building's fence, and then all of winter they would just park their cars in their backyards, which is fine, I guess. I don't see what the deal is with
To
that.
tear down a fence that doesn't.
No.
belong to you?
So the
That's
fence.
low budget.
Look, when I started living there, the fence was already torn down. Now, who tore down the fence? I don't know, but they were getting
Ronald Reagan.
They were getting upset. They were getting.
Look, I'm not here to say who tore down the wall or not, Mr. Gorbachev.
So that's funny. So like people, because the fence was torn down, they would bring their car from the lane and then just park in their backyards because it was all gravel anyways. And then the owner of the building would get upset, like these fucking people parking their cars.
Yeah, because they tore down the fence.
Yeah, but I'm like, but it didn't make sense to me because I was like, but if it's their backyard and they're parking there, they're not
They
hurting
don't have a
anyone.
backyard, sir. It's not their backyard.
Yeah.
They rent an apartment in the
Yeah.
building.
Well, yeah.
You don't
This
have
guy's
a backyard.
land.
Yeah, it's this guy's land. You
Yeah.
gotta shut the fuck
No,
up.
no,
You
no,
don't
this
have
was
a
somebody
backyard.
else. It
Plus,
was
you're like you're
No.
apartment 1407.
No.
Backyard.
And you're that's my backyard.
No.
No,
Like
it's
when
not
Kramer-
It was the
dumb.
backyard of other buildings.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
Do you remember what Kramer did? Kramer, he wanted to have that experience, so he put one of those doors in front of his door. You know the ones that have the grille. What's it called, bro?
Oh, the
Like
the
the patio
Quesada.
doors. Yeah. So he had that, and then he had a chair outside. He was sitting there, and then somehow in the building, kids were coming and fucking with him, throwing shit at him,
Nah.
like as if he was on his
I
porch.
remember that.
Yeah. So it's kind of the same. You don't have a backyard. You have an apartment. You can't tear down someone else's fence and be like, I'm parking here. Like, that's lunatic. No, I'm not saying you. I'm saying the
Yeah,
proverbial. you.
no, yeah,
That's
I know.
lunatic shit.
Yeah, you're
if
right.
I own the
No,
building
you're
and you fucking tear down my fence, god damn, dude.
Yeah, so now whenever I'm on the balcony, I see people come in with their car, and I see them get frustrated, and they have to reverse all the way out because they realize there's a new fence.
Oh, it's brand new. They put
Yeah,
up
I
in the
think
winter. This is gangster.
no, they put it in autumn, I think, fall. Yeah.
Which one? You have
So
to decide.
fall or autumn?
What's the correct? I never know the correct
Decide.
word.
Fall.
Decide if it's fall.
I like autumn.
You like autumn. You don't like fall.
Fall is cool too
I
because
like-
the
but
leaves
autumn
fall.
is better.
But autumn makes you feel like you
Yeah.
know, like high above, you know,
Yeah.
like an elite,
Like a what?
like an elite, you know.
Like an elite.
It's autumn.
Like a leader of shit. So how do you spend your days now?
I work. We record.
No. When you're not working, what do you do?
I sometimes I play some video games. I read.
What do you read?
Right now I'm reading The Prince by Niccolo Machiavelli.
Okay.
What have you learned?
I've learned how to.
What have you learned? Prologue.
No. I've learned how to. If you were to ever take possession of a city, how to maintain power in said city.
Oh, so useful things. You're learning
Yes.
things that
Yeah,
are practical,
absolutely.
practical
Yeah,
knowledge.
Of course.
That's
of course.
good.
So
That'll
what did
come
you
in
learn?
handy when you're outside at -50, checking to make sure no one stole the car.
So right now you take over the city of Montreal.
Yeah.
What's the first thing you do?
Oh, the first thing I do is I bring all the elites into one room
Yeah.
of this city and I kill them all.
Okay, so that's all your plan is already going south.
Yeah.
How do you
So,
do that?
and how are you gonna get all
Yeah.
the elites?
I haven't figured that
So
part out
That's
yet.
the first step.
So the first step is I'm going to make a plan, get all the elites in the same building, okay, and then I'm going to massacre them all.
Do you want me to help
Because
you get that
they're
done?
of the old oligarchy
And you want to be the new.
and I want to be the new.
Do you want me to tell you
They're
how to
used
get
to
it
the
done?
old ways and also have to kill their families and children.
You're going to put a sign.
Yes.
and you're also put Instagram posts. Free buffet for the local elites. And you're going to bring them all to say free buffet and...
Free buffet with caviar.
Yeah, with caviar.
Yeah.
And you all get to meet and take photos with Kim Kardashian. And then they're going to be like, this is exactly what we want to do as elites. They're going to all show up there and be like, ha ha ha, this was a ruse. I'm going to kill you. And then they're going to be like, bro, it's like 400 of us. You're one fat guy.
Yeah. Well, I'm with the money and wealth that I've accumulated, I'm going to hire.
You haven't spoken about that. How did you accumulate money and wealth?
Gun, or are you going to stab 400 elites?
I'm going to shoot them all.
With what?
one gun.
With snipers. I'm going to have snipers set up.
So you'll have 400
Snipers inside
snipers
a room?
In the ceiling.
In the ceiling.
From the top.
Inside.
And they're going to fucking point downwards, bro. And then
where are you
after 2 people get shot, isn't everybody else
nah, there's gonna be like 50 snipers, bro, and then I'm gonna lock the
Where are you
doors.
gonna be?
This is
But
gonna
why
be
would
an
you need
Inglorious
snipers?
Bastard situation,
Why
bro.
would you need snipers?
Look, 'cause
Snipers
they're precise.
Yeah, but in a distance, not if
Yeah,
everyone's
but I don't want them
scrambling, running
accidentally
around.
shooting me. I don't want people
They're
spraying.
gonna accidentally shoot you because there's gonna be 400 people running around in a banquet
Wouldn't
hall.
it be easier if you have 400 people in a banquet hall to just have a bomb go off in the banquet hall?
Yes, but
and then have 2 guys with guns at the exits.
Yeah,
each
if they try to
exit,
come
so
out.
if they try to run out,
Poison
but
is
it's
gas,
shot.
like your dad said. Poison is gas.
Oh, my father's got it.
You and your homies, you wear gas masks and you put poisonous gas in for the elites.
I keep it in my coat. The gas.
So
mask.
once you become an elite, then you're never gonna go anywhere because you're always gonna think it's a trap.
Oh yeah,
to
Exactly,
get
yeah.
killed.
So then, you're
So
gonna,
once you take over,
you're no
you
longer
just
elite.
stay in your apartment.
You're gonna turn into a homeless crackhead.
Inside though.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's fine. It's
you're
inside.
gonna be like one of those crack apartments in Park X.
No, it's gonna be in a big house,
But aren't they gonna come kill you?
but it's gonna be a secured house.
Aren't people gonna seek revenge?
No, because I would have killed their entire lineage.
How are you going to find out who their lineage is? I'll tell you why this doesn't make any sense. Back in the day, the people that were in charge were the royals. So you knew the whole royal family. But now, how are you going to know Valerie Plante's nephews?
I'm gonna do my research.
I feel like you're not doing that already. That's part of the problem.
You see them riding a bike. They're
Kill
part of
'em.
the problem. Kill them.
No bikes allowed
No
in,
bikes
your, in
allowed.
your utopia.
No bikes allowed.
And why do you think the people will not revolt against you? What are you giving them that they can't get
I
elsewhere?
will give them parking spaces.
Is that it?
Yes.
So
a
you
weird
think people
platform.
will be like, he did murder my dad and all my brothers, but I got a fucking sweet spot right at the door. He did tear that fence down, so I can park in my backyard now.
You remember in Back to the Future 2?
Oh shit.
Back to when, what's the guy? Biff?
Oh yeah,
When
yeah,
he's- yeah. That's him. That's if he would take over the city. It would be that type of like, he has the nice condo, lives nice, but everything else is shit. It's like, what are you complaining about? You fucking have a parking spot. Like, that would be him.
Yeah, your Montreal, if you took over, would look like Mumbai.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
For actually, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
And it would look like a bad Mumbai.
Yeah. Not even like the good Mumbai. There's some good parts to Mumbai.
I thought of some.
Say
I
it.
said something to someone today and it made me laugh in the morning.
What did you say?
He's making a joke and he's like, he's Indian. And he says, like, look at what they're doing. And I'm a minority. And I don't know why. I was like, minority? Bro, there's a billion of you. And then he just
You're not wrong.
He just stared at me. He's like, fuck you. That's fucking funny. And it made me laugh just thinking about it now.
Oh,
I was like, a minority, bro, there's a billion of you. And I was just staring at him. I don't know why in my head it just, sometimes you have like the right zinger, the right moment. It made me happy.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, good times. Hockey. I miss, you know what I miss? I miss playing in the league. Like, I like playing in the mornings, weekends, but I miss playing in the league. It's fun. You had something to look forward to.
Yeah.
You knew.
So now you only play one day a week on
One day a
Saturday
week.
morning?
Yeah. So it's not the same. But also, I can't risk getting injured
Yeah.
because of the comedy and the podcast. I would fuck myself, you know?
Well, you're
So it's
sitting
also-
down.
What?
If you were to get hurt, you're sitting down, so it's not so bad.
Well, it is, bro. I could, my throat. Maybe I get a fucking stick to the throat. A guy got a stick in the face today. It was crazy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I
Oh,
wear
yeah,
I
sure,
wear a
Saturday.
helmet with a visor just in case because I got this is the money maker right here.
Yeah.
This is the money. This is bro. We got nominated for a fucking award. I can't
yeah,
show
it's
up.
true.
I can't show up
Yeah.
with bruises in my fucking face.
Yeah.
We're gonna show up like that's what worries me about playing more. That's why I avoid. Or if I sprain my ankle, it's gonna be fucked up on stage.
I think it makes you look more badass.
an eye patch.
Like bruises and cuts and shit.
Yeah, this is why you can never be my manager.
Yeah.
Just smacking me in the face. I'm trying to make you look lived in. fucking having some character.
Yeah.
So
You look like a celebrity now. You look like GSP after a fight.
you look like a wife of a rapper. You look like you've been through some shit.
Oh, that's
so
fun.
that's what worries me. But I miss the looking forward to. Oh, there's a game and these are the standings. Trying to make the playoffs. I miss that excitement. You think maybe that excitement never comes back? Maybe you just have that excitement when you're younger, and then as the older you get, you just don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah.
It might be that too.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna care.
I
either
remember
way
when I was little, I used to care
about everything.
I used to love hockey, and I'd be like, who's the top scorer? Oh, he has the most assists. I don't give a fuck.
And then you get laid. I think.
Yeah.
That's what changes.
Yeah.
As soon as a mouth touches your cock, you're like, what is this shit? Who cares?
I'm quitting the team. Why, Mike? We need you. Gotta have some sex.
Yeah.
And also, I think the coach is gonna molest us.
Yeah.
I was watching a documentary.
Yeah. I need some sex. Stay in the team. The coach can help you.
The coach helped me with that.
A lot of molestations from coaches, by the way.
Yeah.
Surprising.
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what my wife was
It's
telling me.
as soon as someone has power, if they're a bad person, they're gonna molest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why molest? You could, if you're a bad person, can't you just like be super disciplined with these kids? They become all stars, and then you manage all of them, and then you're rich and you're like untouchable, and then you could just be an asshole in private. Why do you have to molest kids?
That's smart evil.
Smeevil,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We're gonna finger a kid. How's that gonna help anyone? Why do you want to finger a kid?
Yeah. Well, it's beyond them.
What?
It's beyond. Like, they
them.
can't control it.
They can control it. There's got to be some. I'm sure, like, of all the pedophiles on the planet, more than half of them control it.
Yeah, I'm sure we don't see every
Like
all the people
Yeah,
get
that's
caught.
true.
90% of pedophiles probably never touch a kid. They're always like, God damn, I want to finger that kid.
But I don't want to go to
the
jail.
ass,
Fucking-
but I don't want to go to jail.
10% loose cannons out here.
Yeah, because
fucking-
you know what we see? The people that get caught, that can't be 100% of the pedophiles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Well, we gotta make a statistic. There's about 10% that get caught,
I don't know if that's
and
true.
then so let's say there are 100 pedophiles.
Yeah.
Let's say 10 get caught.
Okay.
How
But
many of
forget-
them molest and don't get
but
caught?
But forget the like the.
Is this a question like on a math test?
Yeah. You said 100.
10
Yeah, 100.
pedophiles get on a train.
If
Forget
the
the
train
Human
goes
Rights Council. It just in general, how many pedophiles are there? You think?
in the world,
Yeah.
it's
Millions.
yeah, for sure. Well, it's probably like a deformity, like when you're gay.
A deformity.
Not a deformity, but like
when you're gay.
no, but like a thing.
deformity means you're
No, but like
you think
not
all gay people
hold
have a
on,
small arm?
hold on, not a deformity, but like
All
like
gay people have one arm short of the other.
God
They're
damn
deformed.
it. No, but it's like
Birth defect.
the birth defect. Yeah.
defect.
Yeah, so it's probably like that.
Also sounds weird.
So it's probably
It means
guys.
genetic.
Gay guys'
yeah. There you go.
assholes-
Genetic defect. Thank
Gay
you.
guys' assholes
probably-
are like a vacuum cleaner.
So,
Everyone knows.
so it's probably just a genetic defect, like
I don't
gay.
think that's the right word. I don't know what the word is, but I,
don't
know
know what the
exactly
word
what
is.
you're saying.
But you know what I'm
You're
talking
saying,
about,
like,
right?
in the womb, it's decided.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
something that switches.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
instead of you like being like a man going for a woman or a woman for a man, you go for the other one, and this one they go for kids. So it's something genetic.
So
you're saying.
I think it could be genetic. That's
Here's
the
why
first.
I don't think it's genetic for kids.
But the thing, well, I was gonna get to that,
Yeah.
but then you can also create more pedophiles.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not like the game, So like if you molest, that the molestee
how do
eventually
you-
becomes a
yeah, yeah,
molester.
I heard it
Yeah.
through the grapevine of pedophilia, that if a molester molests a kid, normally when they grow older, that kid molests people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't create a
It's
gay.
the
You
original-
can create a molester.
Yeah,
It's
there
the
you go.
original pyramid scheme.
I'm just adding more people to my army.
You need to molest 10 people, then they molest 10 people, and eventually everyone's broken.
Yeah. Eventually, Donald Trump does a video for you. It's like ACN. Yeah, so that's the difference.
Yeah.
you could fuck someone's head up and then
Yeah,
they
exactly.
because the difference is that it stops being sexual. It's like a power thing, and you want to unload all the shit that you went through.
Yeah.
You're trying to make someone else go through it too.
You're
Yeah.
fucking weak. If you need to
Super.
do that to a kid,
Super, but that
you
they're mental.
fucking, yeah.
They're the lowest. I don't know what's like when it's pedophiles and rapists are the lowest of the low.
Yeah.
But pedophiles,
Pedophiles
are
are
the
lower
lowest.
than rapists.
Yes,
Yeah.
the pedophiles
Yeah,
are at the
100%.
bottom, and then
100%.
the rapists are on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
But
yeah.
they're the lowest cast of.
Because you know what it's like? It's like
You're ruining a kid's life.
you're ruining a
for
kid's
no
life.
reason.
You're ruining the kid's life. You're ruining the family's life. You know what they're like? Not the exact same thing, but it's the same kind of bitchiness like those big game hunters. They want to feel big, so they go to Africa, and a bunch of Africans basically hold down a lion.
Yeah,
you
or
kill
drug
it.
up a
yeah,
lion.
drug up a lion. You're like, I killed. No, you didn't. You mother. This lion one-on-one would have eaten you. You piece of garbage.
Have you seen the video where these two hunters? It was a couple.
Fuck the lion.
They bamboozled the lion in the jungle, shot it.
They bamboozled.
Yes.
Bamboozled.
Thanks.
They bamboozled him, and they shot him. They killed him, and then like his brother or something came out of nowhere and ate them.
Oh, I like this.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's instant karma.
Yeah, exactly.
And
you
I'm pretty sure it wasn't in the family, but just another lion.
just another.
Oh, when he meant was brothers, both lions were black.
Okay.
That's what he meant. I know him. I know him.
They
He
were
goes, then another lion with a sideways cap came in.
they were related to Scar.
What's up, cuz?
Started eating him. You know, his brother. Like, Poseidon, what the fuck? Did you watch a cartoon? I think, I don't know, but he ate him. He ate him.
Shit.
And then he started rapping.
Was Scar a black lion? You think in Lion
He was
King?
red.
He was red. I thought it was brown. I thought it was like an Indian lion.
He was red. You could see it. He was red.
No, he's not red. That's
He's
not
red.
red.
Bring
You're
it up.
colorblind. That's red.
Bring it up. He's dark red. Brown is like the mane of Simba or Mufasa. That was brown. He was a different color. He was a different shade. He was red.
I'm pretty sure this is brown, bro.
You can just bring it up.
Yeah.
It's not a-
Bring it up.
So, see right there. Look.
This is kind of brown.
Maybe. But look,
It's a
brown.
brownish red.
Yeah, because look. Brown.
Maybe there's a like burgundy.
Oh, but he's two different colors. Look, there he's just like the mane, like go up.
Yeah.
So they draw him different. Oh, he was the same color. Okay. I thought I remember him red also, different color.
Really?
Because see, when you go like the one in the middle, he looks red.
Yeah.
Like
Where?
that right next to left of where you were a second ago.
Here?
No,
Up,
here?
right,
Here?
right. No, go down,
Okay.
go down, and then right one. Yeah, but the left one of the guy you're on.
Yeah, that's Mufasa.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Mufasa there looks like the color's different, but I guess it depends on the lighting. But yeah, he's not Indian. He's part of the family.
It was a joke, bro.
And they're all Africans.
No, I know. So just fucking around.
This is the pride of Africa. Fucking love The Lion King, man.
Bro, what an awesome movie.
Well, can we be honest though? Disney, I know the guy was a Nazi, but he used to make some fucking, he used to make some good movies. Yeah. Not a fan of the Jews, but fuck, man, he made some good movies.
Yeah.
It's the Kanye West. Questionable ideas, but good music.
Yeah.
You think he's still frozen, guys?
Disney was the Kanye of his time. The difference then was people were cool with it.
Yeah, I see.
Because now it's like, this guy, he says the Jews are controlling the world. We got to get rid of him. And like, that's unacceptable. Back in the day, it was, Disney's saying the Jews control the world. Got to get rid of him. Like, all right, let's watch this movie, bro. This guy's talking some sense.
This guy's a cool dude.
This guy's making some sense here. He's saying the things we all know, but we can't say. That's how they it was two different.
I love how Disney too was like, these Jews control everything, but he was controlling everything.
Yeah, he was controlling everything. Yeah. He's the
That's
biggest,
true, eh?
He was the biggest guy.
There's a conspiracy theory, by the way, that the only reason Disney released the movie Frozen was to cover up all the Google searches of Walt Disney himself being frozen.
No, that's
absurd. Because why would that matter?
yeah.
Well, because people kept Googling it, they wanted people, when they Google
Then
Disney
Kevin
Frozen.
Spacey had produced a movie called Pedophile.
Yeah.
Like a cartoon called Pedophile.
I didn't fuck them kids. That'd be a good idea.
Kid fucker.
Kid
It's
fucker.
the feel-good movie of the summer.
But he doesn't put himself in it. He's a kid fucker starring Eddie Murphy. Did you see the Eddie Murphy movie? I like Eddie Murphy, so I watched it. There was a lot of good moments that I liked in it.
The movie with Schultz?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Schultz made me, dude. I messaged Schultz too because there was one scene. Because I was, they were just showing him a bit. But there was one scene where I didn't expect it, and it was, I haven't had a good, the movie wasn't good enough to have good laugh out loud moments, but there was one moment where I exploded. It's when they're cheering, and it just cuts to Schultz, and he's like, I stormed the Capitol.
Yeah.
And I just, it was so random, but I started laughing. I go, this motherfucker. Yeah. But I did love seeing Eddie Murphy back, and all of Eddie Murphy scenes, I was down for. There was just some really corny, there was just some weird, like too corny, like some of the cheesy stuff. Like, why can't we get together? I'm Jewish. It was too corny, but I loved seeing Eddie Murphy.
But Eddie Murphy, like he wasn't funny at all.
You didn't like seeing Eddie Murphy in it?
Yeah, I love Eddie Murphy, but he wasn't funny. He never even made me smile.
I was smiling the whole time.
Oh, yeah?
Just to see him. Like, I liked seeing him back.
Yeah, I like
in my head, I was like, it's Eddie Murphy. Like, that's all I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was very happy.
Yeah, I didn't even know Schultz was in that. When I saw him, I was like, oh, this is amazing that he's with Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. That's like he's living the dream.
I'm pretty sure they probably put Schultz in because the
The podcast.
And their podcast is kind of like Brilliant Idiots.
Oh yeah.
Like it's
I didn't think about that.
it's a black lady with a white guy, but
Just like Charlemagne.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Charlemagne is a black lesbian.
Charlemagne the goddess.
That's good.
Yeah, it's okay. No, I didn't like the movie too much, but I liked all the scenes with Eddie Murphy just because I had Eddie Murphy, and there was something that got to me. You know when he was driving at the end with his brother,
Yeah.
and they're driving the car. I was watching that. I was like, this is kind of cool to see these guys together in the same scene. Like years ago, it would have been something to behold. Do you know what I mean? Like them have a movie, like a buddy cop movie together, or if they're doing a tour. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, I go.
What's the guy's name? The guy that plays his brother?
I forget. What's it? Can you bring it up?
It's called You People.
Yeah.
He always overacts everything.
Yeah.
But he was funny. Well, he's always funny in every movie he does.
There was Eddie Murphy, Jonah Hill, David Duchovny.
No, just bring it up on the screen. I'll find it right away. I don't know why I'm blank. Oh, I'm blanking because it's in the middle of the night. But right there, Mike Epps. There we go.
Mike Epps.
Jesus Christ, I'm blanking on everything. So just to see them together, to me, was more of like, I felt like it was fan service.
Yeah.
Like I felt it was more for us just to have them together. That's what they were doing, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, this is so cool. Like years ago,
Isn't Mike Epps supposed to play Richard Pryor when they're gonna do a movie about him?
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I think it's him. I'm not sure though.
Oh shit.
Oh, he'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Can you check Poseidon? So yeah, the movie, there was a lot of cheese in it.
Yeah.
It was corny, but I guess I was just starstruck with Eddie Murphy. I like seeing him getting stuff now again, like coming back slowly.
Yeah.
There's something. I don't know if he's gonna stick. Because the thing is, we forget about Eddie Murphy is.
Oh shit, Mike.
He
Mike
doesn't want to
Epps.
deal with it. He could just fuck off.
Yeah.
Mike Epps plays Richard Pryor in HBO series about.
It's gonna be HBO series. That'll be even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, HBO's good.
Yeah.
When does it come out?
Let's take a look. This came out in 2022. The news. This was April of 2022.
Okay. So it's in the works for a while. If you guys enjoyed this episode, there's a lot of things you could do. Mainly, subscribe and tell your goddamn stupid friends about this. Mike Ward, you could catch him on mikeward.ca. That's his website. And if you listen to French podcasts because you speak French, Mike Ward has the #1 French language comedy podcast on the planet. That is Mike Ward Sous-Écoute. Head over to patreon.com/Sous-Écoute. Get the entire archive and watch episodes live Sunday nights from the Bordel Comedy Club. Poseidon is online. His website is IamPoseidon.com. That's right, IamPoseidon.com. DPoseidon69 on Twitter and on Instagram. PantelsComedy.com for all of my stuff. If you need to start a podcast and you're in Montreal, go to my website. There's links. Send an email to bookingpodcaststudio@gmail.com. Or if you just want to support the Pantelis Nation, patreon.com/Pantelis. By the way, some lucky members of the Patreon were sent out new 2DM merch that I got. The shirts are in.
Okay.
I don't know. I know people want to buy them. I don't know how we're going to sell them. But they're fucking badass. Everyone who's seen them so far, we've given them out. Even Daniel Grenier was there. He's like, "Can I have one?" I'm like, "Yeah, fucking take one."
Oh,
they're
nice.
fucking they're awesome.
Yeah, I got one.
I don't know how we're gonna get you guys the merch, but 2DM has new merch and it's fucking awesome. Thank you all and go fuck yourselves.